Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Cam from Jen and Cam's One Hope. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy whenever you are watching this. Happy National Dogs Day. Super important. I have my two here in the office helping me out by napping and snoring a lot. Wanted to come to you today because I had a thought, and it's a phrase that I really enjoy, and it applies to a lot of things. I'm going to put it into business terms because that's how I know it. But the phrase is output equals income. So what does that mean? Well, it's kind of self-explanatory, and it's a really good way to shorten up a huge thought, especially when it comes to business. And again, this can be applied to a bunch of other things. What that means is if you took inventory, if you had to write down, if you run a business, a side hustle, Etsy, network marketing, you run a brick and mortar, you run business coaching, you run a cigar shop, whatever it is, all right? If you run a business where you have to put yourself out there or your job out there in order to get customers or get attraction or get, whatever it is, right? Get a purchase, get a product purchase, a service purchase, whatever it is. Output equals income. So that means if you wrote down everything you did on a daily basis, what your output was for your business, that would be directly tied to your income. Now, a couple of things and a couple of reasons why I wanted to break this down. One, this means if you do a lot, you get a lot, right? Do a lot, get a lot. And what that means too is it has to make sense. You can't just have a lot of output that doesn't mean a lot of stuff, right? So for Jen and I, okay, the wine business, take us for example. So if we have a massive output, the output has to be educating people on One Hope, on our vision, on our mission, on our dreams, on our goals, on our product, why our product is good, why they should buy it, right? So our goal, our output is to educate, reach, and teach. If Jen and I were running the same business and the only thing we posted was dog memes and work memes, but we posted a whole bunch of them a day, so our output was big, right? That output, even though it was big and there was a lot of it, it has to make sense. It has to be in your field. It has to be pushing what you're doing. Now, a side part of that is everybody that I see, not everybody that I see, but a lot of people that I see that have a big output a lot of times are every hour it's a post about, hey, buy my product, hey, buy my product, hey, here, buy this, hey, here, buy this, hey, here, buy this, right? People don't like to be oversold like that. So again, that's massive output that probably isn't helping their income, so there's a negative correlation there. So when it says output equals income, it has to make sense. It has to be output specific to what you're doing on a daily basis, specific to what your service or product is. All right, so that's the other thing. That's one thing. The other thing is, so that is do a lot, get a lot, as long as it makes sense. The other side is do nothing, get nothing. You have to put yourself out there. You cannot start a business and then tell nobody about it and then get mad when your business goes nowhere. That's on you. Again, another thing, as business owners, as business people, if you're a real estate agent, if you're in insurance, if you're a financial advisor, and you are working for these major companies, you are still your own business, right? You are your own walking billboard, and everybody in business should treat it as that. I am my own walking billboard. So if I never tell anybody about what I do, what my products are, what my services are, my business will go nowhere. So if I don't have output at all, I'm going to die. The other part of that is you have to have output. You have no choice, especially in today's day and age, right? Right now where everything is moving online, everything's crazy, everybody's worried about everything else. You have to have massive output to get through a lot of the noise too, but it has to be worthy output. It can't be just random output. It has to be purpose behind it. It has to make sense. And the last part is, and this is the toughest part, and this is why most people quit. This part right here is why most people quit. Immediate results are not guaranteed because of your output. You may output a whole lot of stuff and your results may not happen until 6 months from now. You may be putting out this incredible content, and nothing happens, or it's slow and steady and small snail-like pace and increments. And then all of a sudden that 6-month mark hits and poof, it explodes, right? The business explodes. Everybody knows about it. Hang on a second. So, stop. Sorry, dogs. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So the immediate results aren't guaranteed, right? Jen and I have just gotten into the habit of continuous output every day. And continuous output doesn't mean you have to put something on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest once every 15 minutes. That's not what that means. What that means is if you're posting on Instagram once every week, you should start posting once every day. And then you should start posting 3 times every day. If you're only on Twitter once every 2 weeks, or you only post on Twitter once every 2 weeks, or you haven't posted on Twitter since October of 2018, you have to get on Twitter. Your objective is to be where your consumers and your customers are. The goal of a business is not to be where the business wants to be. The goal of the business is to be where the customers are. That's why these restaurants go out into communities where those restaurants are not located, and they take surveys, and they look at the land, and they look at the area, and they look at the median income, and they look at what other businesses are there, and they look at how their competitors have done in the past. They're surveying. They are going to where their customers are. You are not going to where you want to be. If you don't like Snapchat, but 80% of your customers are going to be on Snapchat, you have to go to Snapchat. And if you don't go to Snapchat and you die, it's nobody else's fault, right? So that was the other thing. That one, a little bit harsh, maybe. But the goal is that you can't look for things immediately. It has to be in the long game. If you're building a business of any sort, you have to be playing it for the long game. You can't be playing it for right now, right? Do you want to get rich quick, or do you want to stay rich long, right? I don't want to get rich quick. I don't want that. Because if I get rich quick, that means I'm going to blow it quickly. And the quicker I blow it, the worse off we're going to be in, right? The worse off Jen and I are going to be in. If we got rich really, really fast, really, really quick, we're going to blow it really, really fast, and we're not going to know what to do. I don't want to do that. I want to be, over the long haul, incredibly successful and in a good spot. So that's what I wanted to come here and just kind of talk about for a few minutes. Your output equals your income only if you do it right. You have to do it. You have to acknowledge that you have to do it. You have to make a change, a decision to change and be consistent about it. You have to go to where your customers and where your consumers are, not to where you want to be. And you have to make sure that you're not worried about the immediate results. That when you ramp up your output, you're ramping it up for down the road, not for tomorrow. So we'll talk to you guys soon. We love you. We hope you're having a great week. Continue to crush it. Continue to talk to us. We'll continue to have these great conversations with you. So yeah, that's it. Have a great day.